who is ready for some Talladega 100 laps here for the Donut Box Cup Series right here on Casa de la Horse Boat. Round of 8, race 2 of 3 coming up next. From the meandyourmom.com Blimp Cam, getting ready to kick this one off. Again, 100 laps here at Talladega with stages at lap 25 and lap 55. Can't wait to get this one underway. Again, I am Tom Torrey, aka the Horse Boat, calling all the action. Have all you need to know here coming up in 60 seconds. Again, you're just getting acquainted with the sounds of Talladega here tonight. Again, if you know anything about super speedways, it's going to get rowdy here tonight. Again, Tom Torrey in the house here tonight, aka the Horse Boat, getting ready for the round of 8, race 2 of 3, right here for the Donut Box Cup Series. Again, happy to have you if you're hanging out with us here tonight. Let's look at the schedule. Again, not much left to look at. Again, tonight, see Talladega, followed next week, the final race of the round of 8. If you can't stamp your ticket here tonight, you have one more shot at Chicagoland, and then the final 4, a one-race winner-take-all at Homestead, Miami. Again, not much to look at the schedule, but there you have it. There it is. Boom, shakalaka. The points as it stands going into tonight. Matthew Fleming has a 13-point lead over Jesse Becker. Josh Larson, Thomas Meeks, Travis Stroney, they're your top 5. And then William Robbins, Brandon Meyer, Alex Tilley, Landon Bednarz, and Andy Lewis. Your top 10 biggest loser of the week is Landon Bednarz, just because he wasn't here last week. So unfortunately for him, that's going to knock him down a peg or two. But neither here nor there. The playoff picture is as stated right now. Alex Tilley is a lock. He is in, and that is business. Matt Fleming, they're almost a lock as well. Travis Stroney and Jesse Becker. With Josh Larson, as you can see, 1 point off. Thomas Meeks 11 points off. William Robbins and Landon Bednarz. So a slew of Flagship Motorsports guys chomping at the bit to get in. Again, not much separates, let's say about third all the way back to eighth. So again, with the ominous music playing, Talladega gives everybody a chance here tonight, a puncher's chance, if you will, as we'll look up high above in the meandyourmom.com blimp cam, getting ready for 100 laps. Qualifying to take place here shortly as we get this show on the road. Again, Monday nights as of February 24th. Gears Cup Series back in action. The duels at Daytona will get advertisements up shortly for that. But until then, it's all Donut Box until January 27th. Again, as mentioned before, always grateful for the opportunity, especially with these guys. These guys, if you're looking for a league to join, if you're watching this back anywhere and you're looking for a league to join, a great group of leadership, great leadership team here, something that they're evolving and constantly working to improve. And honestly, I would recommend it. So again, if you're looking for a league to join, they do a bunch of different series. Maybe get a hold of somebody. Qualifying up next here. And let's go with the guy with surgical hands, Josh Becker in the 51. He is now going to come out and put on the show for the boys and girls. Again, when you're watching super speedway racing or qualifying, you know, some people like it, some people don't. I think it's a matter of preference on what you like to see for racing. If you like super speedway racing, you like those mile and a halves, you like that short track, you like them road courses, hell, what car you like can dictate your attention span when it comes to qualifying. But nevertheless, we are here. We are ready for it. Josh Larson ready to give us a little taste of what Talladega is going to feel like. Let's ride on board as Josh Larson takes his first lap around Talladega. And that low line, some guys, there's two schools of thought, is stay on that yellow line, stay on the low line for both laps. Some, as you may see in this qualifying session, may ride that top side for lap number one. There is something to be said about getting that so-called draft off the wall. Maybe it makes you faster, maybe it doesn't. Again, the higher you run, the faster you run. But again, you're taking a further path around the track. Here we go, Josh Larson, lap one. William Robbins with a 53.23, Josh Larson 53.21. with Stephen Gurley Jr. of 53.24. Whoa, pressing too many damn buttons, it's early. Andrew Lewis with the 53.20 now on top of the leaderboard. Larson with lap number 2. Again, some of these guys just hitting the track now, so don't worry, they're not 6 people just in here. Way more than that. Comes out of 4 to the tri-oval. Ryan Roberts at 53.10. your new pole sitter for the moment. Josh Larson, lap number 2. How good is it? A 53.14. Not good enough. Ryan Robertson, Snap-on Racing, Snap-on Tools, 66 Ford Mustang now, your current leader, and I think he's doing lap 2 right here. Ryan Robertson, lap number 2. Let's see how good it is. 53.14. But again, with the 53.10, he is your current pole sitter. Thomas Meeks out there on the track right now taking his first lap. And Travis Stroney starting his first lap. Let's ride along with Distro as he's trying to get in that top 4. Again, it has been a 3-garage race, or 3-horse race, you want to call it, between Flagships, Independence, and Storm Motorsports racing teams, respectively. 14 a part of that Independence Motorsports team, with Ryan Robertson, Brandon Meyer, and Alex Tilley. Stroney going around for lap 1. Let's see what he's got coming out of 4 and into the tri-oval. Again, hugging that low line. Not many takers of that high line. Not sure why. Maybe it's not a good school of thought. I don't know. And lap number 1 for the Stroman. Going to be good enough for 3rd with a 53.16. 53.16. Again, good enough for 3rd as we kick it off here tonight. One more lap for him coming up. Get nice and smooth like a Sunday drive here Monday night. Let's see if he can do any better. 53.35. No, he could not. 53.87, lap number 1 for Thomas Meeks the 3rd. Get another guy on the outside looking in. Woo! Thank you for the follow. Bandit 17807, thank you for that. As well as Julie xHoRs for the latest follow. Second lap, what's it gonna be for Thomas Meeks? It's gonna be a 53.14, good enough for 2nd. And a place on the front row. 54.22 was Jesse Becker's first lap. Let's see what the second one is going to be. Again, that beautiful 97 Duralock Toyota Camry. Strutting its stuff around the racetrack. Keeping it real before it goes wrong. Off of 4 on the front stretch through the tri-oval is the 97 of Jesse Becker. Currently 13th with a 54.22. What'll it be, son? What'll it be? Coming around for lap 2. A 53.20 and good enough for 9th. All right. That's currently who's all on track right now. You know, I did before. I had somebody come in last week. I had somebody come in, and I was talking to them, and like, hey, you're the pole sitter. I think it was Tilly. And then all of a sudden he got beat out by Matthew Fleming. So I see Ron Blackwell, Alex Tilley, Matthew Fleming all have not qualified yet. Again, that may be by design. Again, we got about a minute and 40 seconds left here before qualifying officially concludes and we get to the race. But right now, Ryan Robertson on top with a 53.10. Thomas Meeks with a 53.14, as well as Josh Larson with a 53.14. Travis Stroney with a 53.16, as well as Brandon Meyer with a 53.16. So Independent Motorsports as well as Flagship right up near the front. And I'm going to talk to somebody now. Thomas Meeks, you got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going?
Going well, man, going well. Looks like for the moment you have your share of the front row. How are you feeling about Talladega tonight?
It's a little nerve-wracking right now, I think, because, I am below the cut line for the Final Four. I definitely need to get some stage points and hopefully get a win here to at least lock myself in, but I have this week and next week to do it. As long as we get a flagship win, I'd be happy, but, we definitely want to get this 55 up there in the Final Four.
Got to get a little selfish when it comes to Talladega. Any good at Chicagoland?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at Chicagoland. I definitely think I'm better at Chicagoland than I am at this track, even though I have more wins at this track, if that makes sense.
Well, then totally, whatever, I get it. Again, Talladega, a puncher's chance for everyone. Thomas Meeks, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And that was the 55 machine of Thomas Meeks III, giving us a breakdown. And don't say it ain't so. Don't call it a comeback. The 66 of Ryan Robertson on the front row here tonight. How are you feeling, good sir?
I'm feeling good for the moment, Tom, but I'll be starting at the back because of the EOL. But it was nice to qualify up front.
I was just about ready to rain down the hammer of hell to tell you, well, unfortunately, you got a penalty. But, hey, getting the pole is awesome here. Congratulations. We'll see your march up to the front. Again, battle of attrition here tonight. I wish you the best of luck, brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You are welcome. Again, I almost forgot about that, ladies and gentlemen, but that shit is true. He's going to be, we're going to call him on the starting grid, but he's going to take an EOL. Hey, girl, how you doing, L. Rob Bugboo 13? Giving your support. How many inches of snow did y'all get? I would love to know. I didn't get anything. Wisconsin didn't get much, if anything at all. Maybe closer to the Illinois border, but nothing great. Again, nice to see y'all. Thank you for joining the stream here tonight and hanging out. Again, recent followers, and much love to you guys. And supporting not only me, but Donut Box. Donut Box does a great job here. Again, great recommendation if you're looking for a league to join. But hey, it's time to go racing. We are going to do it right now. Your pole sitter is Ryan Robertson, again, taking that mighty EOL. But he is currently the pole sitter. Thomas Meeks on the outside of him. Row 2 is going to be Josh Larson and the 14 of Travis Stroney. Brandon Meyer, 71, and outside of him in row 3 is going to be the 29 of Stephen Gurley Jr. In row 4, you got the 07 of Ivan Deschamps and the 5 of William Robbins. In row 5, you have the 97 of Jesse Becker and the 08 of Andy Lewis. In row 6, you have the 96 of Christian Taylor and the 16 of Landon Bednarz. The 33 of Ben Mantees off row 7 on the outside of Matthew Fleming. And then row 8 is going to be Alex Tilley. And last but not least, Ronnie B. We're about ready to get rolling again. 100 laps with stages. The stages at 25 and 55 here tonight. Fuel strategy. Fuel strategy is about 32 laps, maybe 35. You can stretch it if you've got the stones for it. But again, tonight, this is what a lot of these drivers have circled. If they couldn't make it into the top 4 by now or at this stage, if you didn't do well last week at Martinsville, you want a shot. And then people who want to spoil, again, you circled a date because this is a good date to catch a win. Maybe steal a win. Again, 16 cars in the field. Hopefully long green flag runs. I would love to see green flag pit stops during stages. No, this is not the last race. So we have Chicagoland next week, which will determine the championship four. And then the following week, January 27th, will be the finale of the inaugural season of the Donut Box Cup Series. And if you've been hanging out, you haven't followed yet, give us a follow. Enjoy it. Gears Cup Series starts in February. Hopefully I will be back with Donut Box in some capacity here this spring. That's what I am hoping for. All right, the music comes down. The craziness comes up. Josh Larson and Thomas Meeks is going to lead us off for Donut Box Cup Series, going to Talladega in the round of 8, race 2 of 3. Time has come to bring us one step closer to the championship. And here we go. Green, green, green for the Donut Box Cup Series. Getting up to speed, and off they go, coming out of 2, playing nice so far. Little bit of bobbing and weaving. That high line definitely has the numbers, but it doesn't have the stability. About to find out. Josh Larson out in front, crippled hands and all. Your leader, but to the inside is the 71 of Brandon Meyer. Brandon Meyer leading that inside line with mostly Fords. Nope. I lied. But it is Josh Larson that's going to lead lap 1. Again, Brandon Meyer with that Wyatt Strong race car here tonight in honor of a family whose son has just recently passed away in an automobile accident. Hearts go out to that family. And again, great scheme here tonight as Brandon stepping back to let the chaos unfold, which it is. Josh Larson changing lanes and making himself a name. Larson leads lap 2. As forementioned, this race, again, if you're not good at Martinsville or Chicagoland, but you're in the running in the round of 8, this is where you want to punch your ticket. And Matthew Fleming, pretty much a lock, but I don't know if he is a lock per se. So if he has a bad night here, shit could go upside down a little bit. Yeah, I'm down to broadcast that. You let me know. Thomas Meeks on the outside line. Is he going to lead this one? Looks like he is. Stephen Gurley Jr., let's ride on board with the number 29 team. Let's catch a feel on how he's doing. And trying to get up front. Nobody's going to help him. They're going to hang him out to dry. Get in the back. No help. Guess that's how you feel with your husband sometimes, right? You get no help, no assistance. Lazy bastards. Jesus Christ. Travis Stroney to the inside now in the 14 car, trying to lead a lap. Not going to happen. Josh Larson shut that shit down. 2 by 2, they go around the track. This is where the action is. This is where you need to be to see. As you notice, I don't know if you have, but I have, only one Independence Motorsports driver, Travis Stroney, up in the fray. The rest have dropped back. Oh, we have action! Thomas Meeks hitting the wall. There's still green flag racing from what I see. But here it is. Teammate William Robbins putting him in the wall. Landon Bednar's involved. Matthew Fleming right there as well. They are staying green. They are damaged. And that is not good for the 55's hope. Neither for the 16. And look completely unintentional against their teammates, so I would imagine it's unintentional. But holy shit, we already got one poop check here tonight. Green flag stays out though, and we continue on. Christian back on the lead lap. That's good. What is up, Chris Bishop? Hopefully you're having a good night, buddy. You're the one person I don't talk to much from Donut Box, but I definitely know who you are. Travis Stroney, Jesse Becker, and Ben Madden, Andy Lewis, Stephen Gurley Jr. your top 5. No yellow. That was not called. No yellow. So they are separated out a little bit here. As you can see, the front pack, there is Brandon Meyer with Alex Tilley and Ryan Robertson in tow. Matthew Fleming has dropped back, as well as William Robbins. Ronnie B is there with Ivan Deschamps, Landon Bednarz, and it looks like Thomas Meeks is going down pit road as we speak. A little breakdown. Again, they said 32 laps was a good point for fuel, so they won't have to worry about it in stage 1. Unless for the leader they burn their shit up, that's definitely a possibility. But so far, so good for these guys. Andrew Lewis, right on board with him in his Wonder Bread 08 machine. And everything working as it should right now. Looks like Matthew Fleming trying to blend in with Team Independence. It's like that one breed of chicken that just sticks out. And you're like, yeah, you're not it, but trying to group up, hang on, that's what you need to do. You need to have friends at Talladega to survive, and that's what that is right now, purely transactional. And can you believe it, folks? We are 10th. We are 10th into this race. I don't know if you all seen it on Twitter or X. Put in my submission to be the next broadcaster for the Coca-Cola series. That probably not going to work out, but that's funny to dream, right? Put in my application. No response, but that's okay. Having fun either way. Travis Stroney leading this group right now. And honestly, this is much better than last week, where you really had to keep your head on a swivel because it seemed like an accident every other lap. quite the opposite here. Again, had some action a few laps ago. That has worked itself out, but you got a feel for Thomas Meeks there. Looks like he just got a little high going into 3 and 4. William Robbins just got that left rear corner panel, and the rest is history. Tilly going low, Brandon Meyer going high. I would imagine at that point right there, I don't think that was supposed to happen completely. But when you're pushing on another car, like you're right up close to the bumper, you're pushing, for the uneducated, the car that's in second place, in 97 for example, if he was any closer pushing on that back bumper constantly all over it, your water temperature, your oil temperature, it begins to rise. And it gets to a certain point where it's dangerous. It might blow your engine. So you see them separate. You see that second place car break out from the pack, let the other cars slide up, move forward. They move back to cool their oil temp and their water temp. It really does affect you here. Even in sim racing, they make it to be that realistic in terms of racing. Running out of words. That's okay. Ben Madden in third there. Justin Becker in second. And Travis Stroney in first. You are welcome. I don't want to be one of those dudes that is labeled for mansplaining. That's not what I'm trying to do there. Some people, they don't know that. They don't understand how that works. Or why cars do what they do. Super speedway racing in general is a specialty. A lot of people can do it, but not a lot of people are good at it. There's some tracks that I'm really good at super speedway racing. I think some of my friends who I race with or racing leagues with, I'm hard to beat. Unless I get caught up in some bullshit early, I don't try to lead all those laps. I don't try to beat out in front. I only try to be there when it's important, and that's the last lap. Everything else before that is just horseplay. Approaching lap 15 of 100, approaching 10 laps to go before the end of stage number 1. You are looking at your front pack with Travis Stroney, Jesse Becker, Ben Madden, Stephen Gurley Jr., Andrew Lewis, Josh Larson, Brandon Meyer, Matthew Fleming, Ryan Robertson, and Alex Tilley. Your current top 10. We're going to do a Baker's Buzz right now. Let's hear all the sights and sounds here at Talladega. Again, you see a side-by-side battle for the lead. Currently, they were broken up there for a minute. And again, they keep horsing around. That's going to get that second group just a little bit of an edge. It's only a pack of 3 cars, but they make a big difference if these cars break up in 2 packs of 3s and fight side by side. We cross the start-finish line here. Josh Larson, we have 6 laps to go before the end of stage 1. Josh Larson, Stephen Gurley Jr., Travis Stroney, Jesse Becker, and the 33 of Ben Madden, your top 5 currently. Landon Bednarz looked like he is going to go a lap down. He's going to catch that tail end there. Kind of keep him there. He's going to be, I believe, the first car a lap down. Is going to get that lucky dog as long as they don't pass anybody else. It'll be nice to get these guys re-racked, but I got to tell you, it's been nice watching them run. Laps to go. Again, these stage points are crucial at this point in the year. Again, Jesse Becker would like them. Josh Larson would love them. And so would the 14, Travis Stroney. Dicey there for 4th, Lewis and Matt. Matt, you're going to have to pull out the hit stick here soon. He's been banged into a couple times. Stroney goes to the outside, has no help. Going to be hung out there. Probably going to catch Madden. Might help Madden make a run here towards the end of this stage. Again, stage 1 is at 25, stage 2 is lap 55, and then it's a 45 lap dash to the end. 3 laps to go as we cross the start-finish line. Josh Larson leading the way. Andy Lewis. These guys are racing like it's the last lap. Getting a little heated, a little tense. Again, you know, you have this race and then Chicagoland to try to seal the deal if you are in the playoffs. Held my breath there for a second. I thought something crazier was going to happen. It looks like manufacturers unite. With the Camry being the black sheep. The Toyota Camry being the lone Camry. 2 laps to go. Stage 1 is getting hot. See Stroney there on that back bumper of Ben Madden. Jesse Becker giving a little space. Again, I am told they do have a fast repair, so no matter if they run into some shit or not, this should be good. And here we go, white flag for stage 1. Josh Larson leading them down, but will he lead them back? Larson following Becker up to the high side. Becker getting strung out now. No help. Look at this shit. 3 wide. Gurley making a decision by going with Becker up to the top side. We have 3 wide for the lead. Andy Lewis being the odd man out in the middle. Stroney going with the sure thing on the inside. Going to give Ben Madden a push. Down to the front stretch, entering the tri-oval. Stephen Gurley Jr. pushing Jesse Becker in the 97 coming across the start-finish line. Your winner is going to be a stage 1, Stephen Gurley Jr. We're going to back it up because I am not sure, folks. We're gonna have to look at this back again, frame by frame. See what happened. Let's see what we got here. Oh shit! I gotta back that ass up. Hold on a second. Get that back there again because I can't do it right. Let's see here. We got boom. Oh, looks like Jesse Becker is going to come across the start-finish line ever so gently. There it is. He's got him by a nose. It looked like from the other angle that Stephen Gurley had won that. It is not to be. So by that much, Jesse Becker is your stage 1 winner. Jesse, you got a copy?
I got you, man. What's up?
How are you feeling after that first stage?
Pretty good. I mean, I'll take the 10 points in the playoff point. Everything helps.
Everything looks good. You won that, right? It looks like you won it by a nose.
I did. At the time of caution, 29 was ahead, but I was first for the
Okay,
strike, so,
okay, yeah. Stage 1 winner. Again, you are one of those that need the points, so it is a blessing for you to get it. And again, congratulations, Storm Motorsports out on top here, stage 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming in 1 point above the cut, 2 races left in the round. I mean, once I got past whatever carnage happened that led us to only having 6 cars battling for it, I felt like I had a good chance to get a run. And, thanks to the 29 for giving me the push I needed. And that's all it took.
For sure. Again, congratulations on that stage 1 win. And yeah, maybe we'll talk to you here at lap 55.
Yes, sir.
That was the 97 of Jesse Becker. Again, winner of stage 1. Going down pit lane right now. Again, get up, grab a drink. Going to take 60 seconds here as we get set and ready to get back. The green flag racing right here on twitch.tv. back with the Donut Box Cup Series here at Talladega Super Speedway for the round of 8, race 2 of 3. I am Tom Torrey, aka the Horse Boat, calling all the action here. Hopefully you got something to drink. You got yourself ready to move on to stage 2 here. And Jesse Becker winning stage 1, going to start second here when we get back to Green Flag Racing. Stephen Gurley going to lead us off on the front row. Row 2 is going to be Ben Madden and Josh Larson, with row 3 being Andrew Lewis and the 14 of Travis Stroney. Row 4 is going to be Ryan Robertson with the 8 of Matthew Fleming, and rounding out your top 10, the 13 of Alex Tilley and the 71 of Brandon Meyer. Right, pace car about ready to exit frame here. Again, no caution other than the stage caution, which is bueno. Again, William Robbins and Thomas Meeks connecting. Looks like they're going to be okay. Everybody's fine. 29 of Stephen Gurley Jr. has control in the Geico restart zone. Getting ready to let it rip. Right now for the Donut Box Cup Series Stage 2 at Talladega. And L. Rob, I see your message there. We'll show you points here once we get going. Looks like we've got some dipping and diving, so we're going to get right to this wonderful view. Jesse Becker leading that outside line with Ben Madden and Andrew Lewis. Stephen Gurley Jr., Josh Larson, and leading the charge on the bottom line. Bottom line is this: you do your job tonight, you're in the hunt. Lock yourself in. Again, the only one really locked in is the 13 of Alex Tilley. Ben Madden getting left out to dry in the middle into that proverbial vacuum. And here comes the 8th of Matthew Fleming a little earlier what I would have guessed, but trotting on up here is Will. Again, 25 laps to go before we get to the end of stage 2. A lot of trading places here right now. Jockeying for position. And while they're going down the back of the track, we'll give you a quick playoff picture. Stroney taking the lead here, but real quickly now. Again, that is who you need to worry about. Below the cut, Tilley, Fleming, Stroney, and Becker coming into tonight. We're above the cut. That stage 1 win for Becker definitely will not hurt. Josh Larson, Thomas Meeks, William Robbins, Landon Bednars, all needing the love tonight. Landon Bednars now up front and leading after a rough start. He is now up front for Flagship. Bednars, Fleming, Becker, Stroney, and Robbins are top 5 currently. Again, the high line is beautiful to be fast and be faster than the inside line, but you have to have the numbers. If you do not, You don't have the stability to stay close, to stay together. It will never work. Some of people use it. I just showed it. Oh, Rob, I'll show it again in a second, just for you. Some people use it. They get a run on the inside, dive to the outside, let that momentum carry them through, and then close the door, come back to the inside after they made the pass. So I showed the playoffs, so I'll show the points. Here's the points currently. Where everybody stands, they'll keep that up for 5 more seconds of this thing going on. That you need to see for the moment. But there you go. Your top 5 right there. Stroney, Meyer, Gurley, Robertson, and Matt in your top 10. It's right on board with the 5 of William Robbins as he's currently up to 4th. I know that the top 10, I believe, pay out. What I told, I'm not sure the figure, but for what their entry fee is, I do believe it'll be a good amount. Flagship Motorsports front. Really grabbing the bull by the balls, I mean the horn at this point. Outside there is Independence, the 66, the 14, and the 13. Trying to make that outside line work with a group of Fords on that outside line. Brandon Meyer joins the group of Mustangs up near the top. Again, Toyotas can't do that so much, but the Fords and the Chevys, they can. And it is a manufacturer's horse race right now. Larson trying to throw that block. Ryan Robinson trying to go high. Oh my Lord, trying to break up the party. Larson might have hurt himself there in the short turn. There is trouble a brewing mid-pack. Again, I would say that move was crazy, and there goes Robertson with a move and a half to thread the needle there. He had to. He had to put it on him. Stroney now making that move. Getting down to the bottom. So that whole team front is gone for now. Flagship doing a very good job working together in unison. Nothing unpredictable. But decent execution. Again, they broke up that run that Independence had. 51-55 made that move last lap, broke it all up. Again, Landon Bednar's had some early trouble, but he is out front now, leading laps. Locked in. That is the 13 of Alex Tilley. To see how chaotic traffic really is tonight. To 15 laps to go. Ooh, Becker got a little close to that 51. Don't want to activate that dreaded net code. It's not your friend. This guy's been able to keep it together through this whole stage. Big hats off. Making it look good. Again, if you're lurking in the channel, I do appreciate that. And so does Donut Box. They appreciate the support, man. For the ride. It has been a fun journey this season, their inaugural season. Oh my goodness, that bottom line just can't get it together. Ryan Robertson says, fuck this, I'm out. Yeah, back that ass up. Let it ride and getting out in the playoffs. Nothing really to lose here. But he's not going to be the problem maker right now. He's going to be the problem solver. Landon Bednar is your leader. William Robbins has said, pish posh, enough of that. Come on, teammate, hand it over. Gaining a little momentum, that 13 WMFD TV Sports.com machine of Alex Tilley, the fast car, all over that back bumper of the 5. Matthew Fleming blinking. We are side by side. 2 lanes have formed. Whoa, got a little slippage. Little nip slip. Wait, that's not right. That 16 is out in front and doing the damn thing. He's having a good night here so far. You can really tell these guys, they want this one. And not a lot of drivers. A lot of drivers will be like, I don't like super speedway racing. I don't like it. It's not fun. First of all, bullshit, it's not fun. Especially when you have good green flag racing like this, I call bullshit. go, letting her rip. The only one there that is a lap down is a 55, but he likes pretending. Becker now making a surge as his teammate Christian Taylor. Again, I believe he is a couple laps down. Yeah, 2 laps down, but helping his teammate in the 97 right now. And here he comes, Brandon Meyer, and that's 71, the Lone Ranger here at the moment. Oh, Meyer getting into Matt, getting into Gurley. Manufacturer crime right there. Gurley getting a run like Sonic the Hedgehog. It's working. Good competitive racing from the windows to the walls. Never mind. Closing in on 5 laps to go. Landon Bednarz in the 16, your leader with the 8 of Matthew Fleming in second, followed by the 51 of Josh Larson in third, the 5 of William Robbins in fourth, and the 14 of Travis Stroney, rounding out your top 5. Oh, we got action in the back. And it looks like Christian Taylor and Andrew Lewis finding out what the wall feels like. Let's back that ass up and get you a nice instant replay powered by meandyourmom.com. Oh man, yeah, that didn't look good at all. See, full speed. Oh, a little check. 96 check. The 08 didn't. Oh, and Madden went for a ride too. He ended up being okay. And it doesn't look like it was super bad. But that sucks. You see up front, 29, just bumping to 13. Give him a little love tap. That black 29 has been trying to make moves all night and getting no dancing partners for help. Becker getting a little close on that back end too. He checks up to avoid it. 96 lets off the gas a smidgen with that 08 saying, hold my beer. If you watch the latest drifting video on YouTube, and he's like, no, bro, I haven't. He's like, how about you, Ben Madden, have you? And he's like, no, bro, I haven't. Well, you're learning on the fly. Everybody looks to be okay, though. And it looks like we're going to have a shootout for the stage. And getting cleaned up, getting ready to get back at it yet again. And next week we are going to be at Chicagoland for the final race in the round of 8, race 3 of 3 at Chicagoland, right here, same bat time, same bat channel, right here at Casa de la Horse Boat, January 20th. And then 2 weeks from tonight will be the championship at Homestead, Miami, with the championship 4. A winner will be crowned that night. Can appreciate you, everyone, being on the journey from lurking to twerking to talking in the chat. Just sitting back. Appreciate a piece of your time and a piece of your mind here on the channel and all season long. This fucking epic song is badass. Not what I was trying to do, but we did it. We did it, Brian. There we go. You're here. Landon Bednarz, Matthew Fleming, Josh Larson, William Robbins, Travis Stroney will be your top 5 when we get back at it. We're going to take 30 seconds here to get ready to go back to the final stage. Oh shit, no we're not. No we're not. I'm appalled, I forgot. Landon Bednarz, winner of stage number 2. Landon, how are you feeling?
Well, I think we still got a couple laps left, they said, but I'm feeling pretty good with my teammates behind me.
Oh, that's right. There is a couple laps. I'm jumping the gun here tonight. I did it last week. I'm doing it again, but you've been out front here for a good while. How's that 16 car feeling?
Man, it feels pretty good. Matt's pushing very, very well, and I hope you didn't jinx me right there, you know?
Yeah, I didn't want to pull a Joe Buck, but I might have, so I apologize ahead of time. Good luck to you in the Chrome 16 machine. That is Landon Bednarz. You're welcome, dude.
Thanks, sir.
So I'm jumping the gun. Whatever. I'm good for that every now and again. And we had a long break. I haven't had more than 2 weeks off in a minute for a racing series and then getting back into it. You know, now this is the only one that I do for the moment, so feeling a little rustic. As we get back at it for this shootout. Again, me jumping the gun. I hope I did not jinx Landon. The guy had a rough start to this race, and then him and his teammates have been up front here in this second stage for pretty much the whole stage. They have not relented. All right, as we get back to green flag action here, Matthew Fleming, Landon Bednarz, row 1. William Robbins, Josh Larson, row 2. Travis Stroney and Alex Tilley, row 3. Jesse Becker and Ryan Robertson, row 4. And then Stephen Gurley Jr. with Ben Madden, rounding on your top 10. God, the guitarist rips. Pace car is off. 16 has control in the Geico restart zone. And here we go. Shootout for stage number 2. Let's get it on. Yeah, we got less than 5 laps to go for the stage 2 winner. Again, I really hope I didn't jinx him. I might have. Get that broadcaster blues. But their teammates up there, maybe they'll give them some home cooking. Matthew Fleming says, fuck that. Teammate. And just kidding, all kidding aside, Fleming is just, he's a tough competitor, man. In a dogfight with Jesse Becker for the top spot. Stage 2 points, especially if he wins stage 2, would be a great help to him and almost put it out of reach for anybody to catch him to lock him in. 3 laps to go. got William Robbins lurking in that 5 machine in second place. I mean, I know your teammates, but, you know, Travis Stroney, Alex Tilley right there. Could there be anything? Any shenanigans between teammates? Yeah, Robbins to the inside. Teammates, my ass. 2 laps to go. As much as I am joking and trying to be funny with it, Robbins went. Fleming did not. But here you go. You see Landon getting connected with the 5. That 55 is back on the lead lap because of that caution. Coming to the white flag for stage number 2. Ryan Robertson creeping up there getting that grab. Stroney all over the back of the 8 of Matthew Fleming. Here we go. Dance of 2 valiant steeds as they ride down the backstretch. Can to make a block, not good enough. Stroney to the outside. Does he have the G's and the cheese in his knees? Yes, he does. He's going to win stage 2. Travis Stroney getting up on the baloney pony, crossing the finish line to win stage 2. Travis, what a jaunt for that 5-lap shootout. How are you feeling?
Whew, man, that one was that was a lot of fun, man. Man, I'm getting yelled at. Let the pace car by. But man, I needed that one.
That was tough. Matthew Fleming trying to do all he can to put a block, to put the moves on. Was not to be. Travis, again, you've been through some wild stuff. I've seen it. I've been there. I've seen some shit, all right? But that was by far the most wild, but also very clean driving there towards the end of that stage. Congratulations on the stage 2 win. I kind of screwed over, unfortunately, Landon Bednarz. But, you know, I did the broadcaster, Joe Buck, fuck. That's what I call it.
Oh, no.
And it was an accident, so I feel really bad for him. I might have to send him a HoRsEbo prize pack as my condolences to that. But stage 2 winner, best of luck to you, man. Maybe we'll talk to you after the race.
Thanks, Tommy boy. Appreciate it.
Yeah. That was indeed wild. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I sure as hell did. They are going to pit. We are going to take another 60 seconds and jam out before we get back to green flag action. Back again, Tom Story, a.k.a. the Horse Boat, calling all the action here all season long for the Donut Box Cup Series. Again, here tonight at Talladega, next week at Chicagoland, and then we depart January 27th at Homestead, Miami. We might have to do something special. I don't know. We have to call out that following day. I don't know. Maybe I'll get hammered or something. Who knows? A lot of shenanigans we can do for a finale. Got any ideas in the chat? I would love to hear it. Thomas Meeks now out in front. He is now going to lead us down. Stephen Gurley Jr. going to be outside of him. Row 2, Matthew Fleming, William Robbins, Landon Bednarz, Ben Madden, Ronnie B., Ivan Deschamps, Josh Larson, Travis Stroney, your top 10. I could not tell you tonight who's going to win this race. So many strong candidates. It really indeed makes it hard to choose. Like, I know who the favorites are. But at the same time, are they really the favorite here? Unless you're a known super speedway driver that can drive the pants off of anything. When you're in a super speedway, as long as you do the math right, you get your fuel when you need to, you can compete here. But again, to be good at it is a whole nother story. In the 55 Wheels America of Thomas Meeks III, that Chevrolet Camaro leading us down for the final stage here at Talladega. Round of 8, playoff race 2 of 3 in the round of 8. Just getting off to a good start. They never seem to have a bad start. It's rare. They get signal filed out right away, which is unheard of. But again, it's a long road to the finish. We're still going to have about 41 laps as we cross the start-finish line here. So it's still a good ways away. Anything can and will happen. See, everybody who matters is on that screen in that frame. I think at the end of the day, you know, and you look at those cars that are trailing back, I wouldn't do that right now. Not at this point. Because if they go green and they get a pit stop, the majority of the drivers are already out there. Already in that pack if it stays that way. And it won't matter. Brandon Meyer going to the outside, starting that second line. Travis Stroney following suit. Stephen Gurley trying to be involved in the Cool Kids Club gets rejected. Tribute to the late Dikembe Mutombo, not in my house. Gurley's going to move up, follow the wave of Fords. Always thought about this. It's like, you got Toyota Camrys in here. Why do you got Ford Fiestas? Let's just do it. Fuck it. And then Chevrolet's got the Chevy Cruze. Let's just go super lame. I will say the Supras and the Xfinity cars are sick. I love them. I don't know. I'm not sold on the Camry, man. Not sold on it completely. How about a Corolla? Jokingly, of course. Guess if you have to pick a Toyota, it's got to be a Camry, I suppose. But Independence Motorsports out in front. Brandon Meyer, Travis Stroney, and Ryan Robertson. Stephen Curley Jr. and Alex Tilley, your top 5. Love Have you been here all season? Like, this is what I do. And I don't do it on purpose. It's very natural. I'm Italian. My family swore a lot. I try not to swear. In my own home where I don't have to be professional, quote unquote. It's my show, my rules. Unless I'm broadcasting for a big network, this will always be what it is. The way I like it. You can say hell yeah in our chat, L. Rob. That won't ping you for that. Beware, God is watching your chat. Travis Stroney, Ryan Robertson, Ben Madden, Brandon Meyer, William Robbins, your top 5. Alex Tilley, Stephen Curley, Josh Larson, Thomas Meeks, Matthew Fleming, rounding out your top 10. I've got a link to share with you. Anybody who's in the chat right now that wants to hear something really funny about a friend of mine. Oh shit. Of course I do something crazy. Of course I would. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, there we go. I digress. Does that from time to time. Click on something else and instantly does something else. Listen to this, see if you like it, think it's funny. About a lovely story of a guy playing VR, his girlfriend in his phone, and finding a booty pic of his ex. Maybe want to tune in. Check it out, Lil Big Gear, rapper, songwriter extraordinaire with that piece. Hopefully you enjoy it. Travis Stroney, Ryan Robertson, Ben Madden, Alex Tilley, Josh Larson, your top 5. Stephen Curley Jr., William Robbins, Thomas Meeks, Matthew Fleming, and Landon Benton are your top 10. My apologies there. See my desktop and all that shit. Not typically what I would do. Again, I clicked on something wrong and it just does what it does. I love it. Brandon Meyer now out in front again, doing his thing. Andrew Lewis, Stephen Curley Jr., Travis Stroney, Ryan Robertson, your top 5 now. Yes, you're right. Storm is working together right now. Again, everybody's kind of single file right now. Not much to speak of. Not much action. That's amazing. I love it. Holly 88, go Gurley, number 29. Yeah, he's had a good night. Yeah, that song is not for children. That's a funny story. Brandon Meyer, Andrew Lewis, Stephen Gurley Jr., Travis Stroney, and Ryan Robertson are top 5. most teams tonight that have entered. Nobody has DNF tonight, so that's good. Everybody kind of minding their business at the moment, knowing that we're trying to get to the end. Again, we are approaching the 30 laps to go mark. Biggest mover of the night. And we have two. One would be Alex Tilley, now up 7th, started 15th. And Andrew Lewis, who started 10th and now is up into 2nd place. Wonder Bread Machine, again, having a good night. Trying to stay afloat. Again, and I'll say it again, I think I've been saying it every week, Stephen Gurley Jr. continues to impress week in and week out. Good to see the 66 of Ryan Robertson up here contending, as well as the 33 of Ben Madden. Guys putting it all out there on the line tonight. Some trying to spoil, some trying to lock it in. Meyer goes high, lets Andrew Lewis go by. He is now the new leader. Meyer drops in right in front of teammate Travis Stroney. 30 laps to go. They're going to have to stop for gasoline at least once if this thing continues to go green. And that would be pretty cool to see, to be honest with you. A long night it is. How good it would feel to come home with a victory here tonight heading into the work week. Again, it's got to feel good on a Monday night to win. It's got to set yourself up for the rest of the work week. Tell all your friends how fucking lame you are because you sim race, which is not lame for those who love racing, but to other people they're like, yeah, okay. Driving is a skill, damn it. You ever driven on the interstate in Atlanta? You can drive there, you can drive on a racetrack. That's just downtown Atlanta, midday, in a minivan. Go get you some. Lewis, Gurley, Meyer, Stroney, and Robertson, your top 5. Madden, Tilley, Larson, Robbins, and Meeks. Your top 10 currently. Right on board with the 5 of William Roberts. Robbins currently running around at 9th, kind of just hanging out here right now. And you can see all the drivers, I think, trying to conserve. And I would say it's a conservation game right now. Everybody trying to get as much as they can out of their fuel tank. As we move along here towards this fuel run, let's do another Donut Box Cup Series Baker's Buzz, sponsored by yours truly, the Horse Boat. back in now from the Baker's Buzz. Again, appreciate that as always. Gives me a chance to breathe. Believe it or not, I do get tired of hearing myself. Your leader currently is Brandon Meyer with Travis Stroney, Ryan Robertson, Ben Madden, and Alex Tilley, your top 5. Stephen Gurley Jr., Andrew Lewis, Jesse Becker, and William Robbins with Matthew Fleming rounding out your top 10. And again, fuel becoming an issue for some. And here we go. All of Independence now is pitting, including Storm. So this is pretty much all of, besides Thomas Meeks. Oh, he got left out in the cold. These 4 are running these guys down who are in the pits currently. Aeroplanes, they should pull a Toyota and wreck each other. Hey, you never know. Brandon Meyer out. Looks like they're just getting gas and they are gone. But here they come. It might be too late. William Robbins and company leading the way. Passing all who are underneath the yellow line coming out of the pits. There's Gurley, Tilley, Robertson, Stroney, and Meyer. These guys are going to get about up to speed. And then these guys are going to catch him, and we've got a race, ladies and gentlemen. 20 laps to go. Stroney to the front. He's going to lead the way, but the charge is a-coming. Do you pull a fast one to get out front of them? They don't. Robbins out in front for the leader. We have a caution. What the hell just happened? Let's back that ass up and see what we can see. Oh, Ben Madden and Stephen Gurley Jr. getting bucked wild at the OK Corral. Holy shit. Ben Madden ate that one. Oh, and you can hear his engine go. He's going to have to get towed, and his night could possibly be done. Let's see that with Ben Madden right here. Boom. Oh, it looks like shit came back on and then blew up. There you go. And that is unfortunate. And you're looking high above Talladega Super Speedway again. The one and only visit here this season. Looking forward to season 2 whenever that drops here in 2025. And William Robbins out in front now with less than 20 to go. Flagship looking like geniuses right now, or would have looked even more like geniuses if it would have stayed green. But those Fords did a great job too. Both the pitch strategy was working. And I imagine here, if you're Independence or anybody else, you're trying to get some damage fixed, or maybe you got a set of tires sitting there. Maybe it's prudent to bring them out now. Whatever the case may be, this is it. If you're going to do it, this is it. You may not get another chance. Looks like Christian Taylor getting a lap back. Good for him. Again, let's talk playoff picture one more time. Again, coming into the night, Alex Tilley's locked in. Matthew Fleming pretty much locked in. Stroney and Becker on that, teetering on that cut line. Josh Larson right there under the cut. Thomas Meeks right there. William Robbins and Landon Bednarz. So Robbins out here. Bednarz is up here near the front. Meeks is now up here near the front. Fleming is up here. The boys at Flagship would love it to have a four-way fight for the championship. Travis Stroney is up here. Alex Tilley is up here. And they have help. How much? Who knows? We'll see once we get back to green flag racing. Again, a good night for the boys and girls here at Donut Box Cup Series. Again, next week we will be at Chicagoland, keeping it real. Chicagoland, a blessing and a curse for some. I personally love that track, love everything about it. Ah, shit, I gotta grab something to drink. Yeah, it's hard to believe there's only 2 races left here on the season. Next week will be the last chance to dance to make it in the Final Four with those drivers. Been a good night, great racing. Big shout out to the boys and girls at Donut Box. Putting on a show for us, again, making my job easy. As we re-rack and get set to go back to green flag racing, Matthew Fleming and William Robbins on row number 1. Row number 2 is going to consist of Thomas Meeks III and Landon Bednarz. Josh Larson and Travis Stroney are in row 3. Alex Tilley and Ryan Robertson row 4, with Andrew Lewis and Jesse Becker rounding out your top 10. Flagship have the skills to pay the bills, to end strong here tonight before they head into Chicagoland. Potential top 5 finish for all 5 drivers here. But the Storm have one in their back pocket. Does Independence have another one in their back pocket? Flagship, who were dominant earlier in the season, have cooled off, but have been heating up steadily as the season heats up. Here we go, getting back at it for green flag action right here on Twitch.tv. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horseboat, calling the action here at Talladega for the Donut Box Cup Series. Race 2 of 3 in the round of 8 for their playoffs.
Green flag.
Next week being the final race in the round of 8. Let's get back at it. 15 or maybe 16 laps to go. That outside line is cooking. These fellas did not come to disappoint. That's what she said. Put on the show for you. The action it is. And it is heavy. Side by side, Fleming and Robbins jockeying for the lead. They seem to have it going on right now, but they've separated just a little bit. Oh, blinking of the 51 there. I think everybody is be steady, not get too cute here until we get 10 laps to go. And you saw before when they got out in the last caution, they got single file and off they went. not the case anymore. I have a feeling we might see one more caution here tonight. William Robbins out there, 55, giving him the old push. The old tush push. Again, Matthew Fleming not wavering at all with that bottom line, but they don't seem to have their stuff together to be able to make that push. And I don't know if that's by design with Independence right there. Or what the strategy is. Whoa, Tilly got a major run. Brandon Meyer trying to go on the outside. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get much better than this for super speedway racing. Thomas Meeks the third, has the lead. Josh Larson, Matthew Fleming, Landon Bednarz, and Travis Stroney, your top 5 currently. 13 laps to go. Buck Wild at the OK Corral. In that picture right now, from first till about 6th, are all in that 8th top or that top 8. Norm, yeah, you are right. Christian Taylor sneaking up there right now with Jesse Becker, trying to make some bueno moves. Plenty of time to make one. You can feel the race start to intensify yet again. Right along with Landon Bednarz here. Gotta keep those cheeks clenched and in your seat. Holding belts down tight. And hopefully Talladega is right tonight for you. Running on board now, Jesse Becker. Team Toyota not going away. There may be only, 3 of them, 4 of them? Definitely fast cars. Teammate there with Brandon Meyer and Alex Tilley. Banging doors. Probably telling each other they're number 1. 10 laps to go here for Talladega. And it has been a delicious one. Here comes Bednarz and Robbins all over that back bumper. Robbins, 3 cars. Get off the steroids. Thomas Meeks getting in trouble early, now leading. This, I would believe, 250-mile race. I say that, Bednarz is like, hold my brewski. Here we come, flagship coming up. Oh, we got action, Meeks. I say it and it happens. Eating shit on the inner wall on the backstretch. No caution. Controversy against strikes in the Dota Box Cup Series. us a shootout. Give us what the people want. Meeks now out of the picture thanks to Ben Madden and company. And it's now made it the race 10. The top 10 will now battle it out unless there's a late caution. Ryan Robertson in that red 66 trying to lead the charge. Going to be a tall order with 4 out of 5 flagship motorsports cars leading the way. 7 laps to go. Yeah, Thomas Meeks all alone. Ben Madden the same. Very unfortunate for everyone. Robbins goes low. Robertson comes in, as she said. What is going on? Teammates are not helping each other here. This could not get any sexier. Hold on to your cheeks, everyone. 6 laps to go. Feelings are going to be hurt tonight. Oh, cutting off the nose of Josh Larson. Strode, let him have it. You can't cut people off and expect quarter to be given. Hell of a save by Josh Larson, though. That is about as good as it gets, and I bet you it is choppy in the comps. Five laps to go here at Talladega for the Donut Box Cup Series, and it has been a live one. Landon Bednarz, Matthew Fleming, Mullen Robbins, Christian Taylor, and Jesse Becker, your top 5 currently, with Alex Tilley, Stephen Gurley Jr., Travis Stroney, Ryan Robertson, and Josh Larson rounding out your top 10. Larson now out of the picture, which leaves 9. Oh, Tilley getting outed by a teammate. Stroney, and we might have a caution now. Oh! No caution. Car is literally stuck on the track. No caution.
The yellow flag is out.
And we finally get it. And we are going to have a shootout, everyone. Green-white checkers for the finish. Folks, this has been, I mean, you could say that I called it. You could say that it was just, it's predictability. We knew we were going to get one more caution out of this one. I did not doubt it for 1 second. But we are going to have the green-white checkers here tonight for the win. I'm sure feelings are hurt right now. But I believe, if you want to call it what you will here, chance at redemption. Josh Larson, this couldn't have been a better thing to happen for him because he's still on the lead lap. He's still okay. Yeah, Chris, I agree. I agree. I don't think this will be the last one. Maybe with how these guys have been driving tonight, but it's been getting a little hectic here. So again, Josh Larson, this is a blessing. For Thomas Meeks as well, this is a blessing. And most certainly for Alex Tilley getting taken out by his own fucking teammate. A blessing in itself. to get back and re-rack. Again, hopefully y'all that are here tonight have been entertained. I have been thoroughly entertained in the booth. This is what makes my job fun. Martinsville last week, it was fun to a certain extent, and then it was like, damn, dude. It's like, holy shit. This is great. It's been entertaining. Everybody has been great. All these drivers are fantastic. It's been a really good night for Donut Box and their Cup Series. Again, big announcement for them here. I would hope they would share with me the next couple weeks so I can tell y'all what changes may be coming for them. I know that they've been in discussions of possibly changing nights here for things. Not sure how that's going to work out for everyone, but I am hopeful it works out the way that it should. Again, it's been incredible following these guys all season, from barely knowing who they are, getting all these races in, following them all season long. It's been truly an opportunity. These guys are good race car drivers, but I come to the same consensus with most racing leagues that I cover. Super speedways are great, mile and a halfs are great, short tracks are hit and miss. And that's with every series, and I strongly say this. It just comes with the product. It comes with the car. The next gen car is a hard car to drive, and especially at short tracks. You may have enough experience driving around by yourself at short tracks, but driving around other people and being comfortable, being out of that rhythm of what you're normally into, being able to adapt is the important thing. And some people can do it, some people really can't, and it shows. Chris Bishop says, we hope it all works out too, Tom. We love having you around. I love being around. This is a great series, a great group of people. Donut Box has great leadership from front to back. Again, a great recommendation if you're looking to join a series. Great series to join and test your wits. There are some really good drivers here. There's some mid-pack drivers to be competitive. Again, from top to bottom, a good league to run it. L. Rob says, it's been fun in the comments. We're still new here, iRace community. Hey, we all got to stick together one way, shape, or form. You know, I keep telling the Gears people, we all need to stick together. It's a community. No matter your skill level, if you have a passion for racing and enjoy it, let's work together. Let's make it happen. Let's grow together. And that is typically what I tell everybody here in the community. I love racing. I'm not great at it, but I love it. I don't like watching it on TV as much as I like watching it on iRacing, watching regular Joes like me and you race against each other and race against some celebrities, some really fun drivers. And if you follow my channel and know Brayton Laster, he's an ARCA Series driver getting a full-time ride this season. Very proud of. The Gears team is going to be on the car. We're happy to support him and the Pizza Man. So if you see the Pizza Man, Brayton Laster in the ARCA Series, know that it's backed by Horseboat and Gears. See if I can get him here for Homestead. We'll see. We'll call him. I'll message him. Hit him in the DMs. But all right, getting back to work for this green-white checkers. I believe we have 3 of them. Let's show you who's going to be out front. Landon Bednar is having control in the Geico restart zone. With him is going to be Matthew Fleming. Row 2 is going to be William Robbins and Christian Taylor. And Jesse Becker with Travis Stroney in row 3. Row 4 is going to be Brandon Meyer and Ryan Robertson. And then Josh Larson with Ronnie B. rounding out your top 10. Pace car turning left into pit lane. The 16 and the 8 on the front row. getting set and ready to go. Here we go for the first green-white checker.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag racing right here. Who's going to win? Let's find out. Bednar's out in front, leading that low side, high side leader. Matthew Fleming getting some help from Christian Taylor. Now, again, if you don't have friends, you're going to have to make friends real quick. You have the white flag coming up next if we make it around. Josh Larson trying to squeeze the middle. Squeeze the cheese. Larson trying to stick it where the sun don't shine. Brandon Meyer trying to make that third lane work. Here we go. Are we going to get to the white flag? Yes, we are. One lap to go here in Talladega. Bednar, Robbins, Becker, Larson, and Taylor. Your top 5 currently. Out in front of the 16 and the 5. Will they return that way? Oh, Taylor and Stroney getting down and dirty. Bednar's trying to maintain pace while people are scattered behind him, and we got action behind us. Oh, huge crash behind us. Nothing we can do about it now. Robbins out to the outside. Oh, looks like Larson is gone. Coming across the start-finish line, your winner will be Thomas Meeks. Let's see here. Thomas Meeks, I believe, is your winner. With Brandon Meyer and William Robbins. Wow. What a turn of events. Says Larson's the winner, though. Yeah, I don't believe Larson won this race. Back the stats up. Let's see what we can find here. Oh, that's why. Because Larson came down, he got knocked into pit road. That explains it, ladies and gentlemen. He came down from pit road. He had nothing to do with any of that towards the end there. So it's going to be Meeks, Meyer, and Robbins, your top 3. So again, your winner tonight is the 55 of Thomas Meeks, the 3rd. We'll get some people in here and do some race interviews. William Robbins, you got a copy.
Hey, Tom, I got you, man.
Congratulations. 3rd place finish here tonight. Again, I know you wanted that win badly again on that backstretch. You got buck wild back there. How are you feeling after tonight's festivities?
Oh, man, I feel good, man. 3rd place is, we were definitely shooting for a win there. They even left the teammate high and dry there coming to the finish to shoot for it. Just didn't quite have the run. Meeks got a good run on, cut up behind me. I shot for the block, but just didn't get it. Got wild there last lap, man. Damn fun finish, fun race.
Good race here all the way around. Anybody you want to give a big shout out to?
Oh, absolutely. Got to give a shout out to the wife, Liz. Supporting both the broadcast and my live stream. So shout out to her. Shout out to anybody else that's hanging around watching, and obviously shout out Flagship Motorsports and Southern Diesel Solutions. Been riding with me all season this season, so that's been good, man. Got to see if we can lock down something to get into that Final 4.
How are you in Chicagoland?
I like Chicagoland. I think we've got a good shot there too.
Right on, man. Right on. Well, I wish you the best of luck next week. I will see you there. And again, congratulations on a third place finish.
I appreciate it, Tom. Take it easy, bud.
Thank you. You as well. Let's talk to Brandon Meyer. Brandon Meyer in the 71, finishing second, having a good run with that memory of Wyatt's scheme. Again, Brandon, how are you feeling after this run?
That was fun. You probably saw in Discord this morning. Lost some close. Wife's co-worker's kid passed away this morning. So I decided to find something for him. I also just found out that he was supposedly on the verge of getting this system. So it made it a little bit more hard to do this tonight, and I wanted to run something in his honor and to bring it home P2. Wyatt's for you.
That is awesome. Brandon, again, congratulations. I am sorry to hear of that tragedy again. Tragedies like that, you seem like you hear about it all too often with things that happen in this world, and again, not something that you ever want to hear about go through yourself. Can't imagine what that feels like. But again, Brandon, congratulations on the second place finish. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I just give a shout out to you doing this every week for us. You're a riot. You make people laugh like crazy. Good times, bad times with these leagues. Tonight was a crazy. I'm surprised everyone finished tonight. Really, really surprised on that. A couple times there, I didn't think I was going to do much, and then here we are at the end, P2, and a 4-wide finish.
Yeah, it was a wonderful race to watch, again, from the front to the back. Again, flagship Independence and Storm, bringing it out every week. We'll see you next week in Chicagoland. Congrats, man.
Will do. Thanks, man.
Thank you. And the winner, the man with the Wheels America 55, bringing it home, the checkered flag. We talked to you when you qualified second here. You thought you had a good car. You thought you were better at Chicagoland. Well, shit, man, you just won the damn race. How you feeling?
I feel great, man. I really did not see this coming after going almost 2 laps down. I fought with my teammate to keep him on the lead lap, and luckily caution came out there right there at the stage, and I was able to only have 1 lap down. Then another caution came out, got the lucky dog, was able to come on. But yeah, I felt like I got turned a lot today, and I think the first one on the early, I guess within the first 10 laps, my computer did like a little glitch thing, and screen froze, and then I was around. Next thing I knew it, and then I hadn't had it, an issue like that since. But there on the backstretch, I got spun again. I think the 33 came up into me, and I thought my race was over. Sure enough, another caution came out. So I, felt like I had bad luck, but also some good luck. So, and then had a heck of a restart there on the green white checkered. Went 3 wide in the middle, forced Larson up there with me, and then just on that, out of turn 4, coming to the checkered, just had an amazing run, just out of nowhere. And
yeah.
I kind of had a feeling my teammate would put a block. Willie, he did. I was able to get off of him. He kind of checked up a little bit, and then I threw a block on, I think it was the 66. And sure enough, just got that little bump from him, and that pushed me out front. So awesome race. I hope it was an exciting finish for you.
Yeah, dude, and I'll be honest. I did not think, that first one when you got in with Robbins, like, oh man, that's gonna set him back a ways. And then, you persevered, you came through it, and then I swear when you ate shit on the backstretch wall that second time, I'm like, damn, dude, he's done. Like, there's no way he's coming back from that. And you proved me wrong. You've been up near the top. A lot of these races never could really close, seal the deal. You've finally gotten over that point, won this race tonight, pretty much putting yourself in the picture. I know you got to do a little bit more to lock yourself in, but this is a great finish. And again, hopefully stock is up on you. You can run this bitch home.
I hope so, man. Appreciate it.
Anybody you want to give a big shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to our flagship crew, Flagship Motorsports, team owner Matt Fleming. I'm co-owner of it, and then also Josh Larson's team manager. Then we got Landon Bednards and Willie Robbins. Just a great bunch of guys here to race with, awesome friends. Of course, shout out to the 55, the Wheels America. Also, shout out to Oasis Sim Racing, Texas Southern Diesel, Texas OEM Wheels, and San Antonio Karting Complex. Just overall, we have a great group of sponsors on with us this season.
Hell yeah. Well, again, congratulations on that win. I've been waiting for you to get across the finish line. That 55 Wheels America is hot. It deserves to get more TV time. Again, congratulations, man. You won the race.
Hey, I appreciate it, and thanks for the broadcast, man. You do an awesome job.
I appreciate that. That is the 55 of Thomas Meeks. Your name's Tom. That's a cool-ass name. Again, bringing it home for flagship, showing out here at Talladega, and that's just what you want to see here in the playoffs. Again, that will do it from here tonight at Talladega. Next week, we will be in beautiful Chicagoland, the race that we know that nobody races anymore, but still a fun track to drive. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horse Boat. Again, race 3 of 3 for the round of 8. The final, the cut for the Final 4 next week. Be here. Be there or be square. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. the Horse Boat, wishing you a wonderful work week, and we'll see you back here next Monday night.